Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Phay, and welcome to the channel. A clear conscience is usually a sign of a bad memory. Today, we're taking a look at an expansion to Heat Pedal to the Metal, and that is Heat Rocky Roads from Days of Wonder and designed by Asger and Daniel. Sorry, I cannot pronounce your last names, but we'll go with that. So in Heat, Rocky Roads, 1+ players, because it's also going to depend upon how many other expansions you have to the base game, is going to be able to play on these two new tracks. We have a new color that's coming in, color of white. We got some new cards, and there's some new effects that are coming on the track and everything else. So I tell you what, let me explain what this expansion brings to Heat Pedal to the Metal, and then I'll give you my final thoughts. Okay, what I want to do is I want to cover what this incorporates, what are the new different things on this, and then I'm going to talk a little bit more about them in my final thoughts. So I won't go into too much detail right now. I just want to let you know what we get. Okay, so we're first off, we're going to get two new maps. We're going to get South Africa, and we're also going to get the Deutschland. Now, the South Africa map, what's it going to bring to the table? It's going to give us some gravel. What gravel does is it allows or it makes it so where if you end your turn and you are on a gravel space, you have to pay a heat. Okay, put a heat from your engine over near your discard pile. Okay, if you can't do that, you're wiping out, spinning out. So you have to be careful of where your car lands there. Okay, just pay attention to that. The Deutschland, the Deutschland, what it's going to do, it's going to add a chicane in there. All right, and the chicane there, it's a two-stop corner, and there's only one space between them, so it's a really tight one, but you're really slowing down to go through that one. Okay, it's also adding on both of these maps. We do have the Aggressive Legends. The Aggressive Legends was introduced in one of the previous expansions, which basically means a legend car can go through multiple corners in one turn if he starts his turn on one of those aggressive spaces. Okay, which means he can go through chicanes. He can possibly even go through something else. Now, the last thing that it's going to incorporate is it's going to incorporate extra slipstream. Now, extra slipstream is going to come on two ways. It's going to come on your garage cards. It's also going to come on your sponsorship cards. Okay. Now, what it does is if you do a slipstream, okay, and you have a card that has the slipstream bonus, you can do an additional slipstream if you end up in a space that allows for that slipstream. Okay. So you just keep doing all your different slipstream icons. Okay. But that's it. Other than that, it's going to give you the white player board car with its mat, all of its cards, some extra stress cards, some extra heat cards, and it's going to give you a couple more track cards, and you're going to get 4 event cards for the 1966 season, which is going to incorporate both of these maps. But that's it. That's everything you get in Heat Rocky Roads. All right, what do I think about this expansion? Okay. Now, when it comes to Heat, Pedal to the Metal, or any racing game, the more maps you give me and the more extra stuff I get with those maps, the better. I absolutely love having more maps, having more tracks that play totally different, and even have some stuff on them that others don't have. I don't care if it's stuff that's already been introduced and you're bringing it back as well. I just want stuff, that's not basically just generic tracks. Okay, and we get that here. All right, now the cool thing about this one is I like the gravel. Playing through the gravel, it didn't come into play for me as much as I thought it might, and I think a lot of it was because I was able to mitigate those spaces quite a bit. Now, I did play with a full track of 6 cards or 6 cars. All right, so everybody, actually, I think I had played 7. I played the white one, plus I had all legend cards out last time I played it. So we did have a full field of 7. And I was able to mitigate that gravel pretty good. I didn't win the race. I did come in third, spun out once, but I really like that. It's one more thing that you really got to pay attention going out of those corners. Stay off that gravel if you can. Now, the chicanes, I think the chicanes are actually really cool because the chicanes, a lot of times you're having to really slow down to go into those corners. You got the couple spaces in between them. But they're slow, so you really want to end right in front of that chicane, so that way your next card is going to get you through them and you can keep on going. I mean, nothing worse than than having to stop right in the middle of it and then do the chicane, the corner again or something else. Okay, I do like the chicanes. I think they're a whole lot of fun. Remember, if you do blow through them, you're paying double heat. Okay, so if it's a chicane in this case of 2, if you go through at a speed of 4, all right, well you're paying 4 heat because you just paid 2 per corner because they are still considered 2 different corners. Okay. Now the aggressive legends, as far as I'm concerned, that should be on every board. I really wish that Heat would actually throw in one of their expansions just some stickers so I can put some stickers on my core boards that don't have it. I know you can put them in with a Sharpie, and I'll probably have to just end up doing that. Okay. But yeah, the aggressive legends I think is absolutely fantastic. Now, the slipstreaming, that double slipstreaming, the triple slipstreaming that you can potentially have. Oh my gosh, just the extra slipstreaming, whether it's coming from a sponsorship card or whether you're getting it from your garage. Oh my gosh, that thing is so awesome. Okay. Slipstreaming is always good anyways, because slipstreaming is going to be able to get those extra couple spaces. But to be able to do that extra slipstream, get that extra maybe third space, or be able to do a double slipstream, okay, and then you can now move. It's just so good. I mean, slipstreaming is kind of how cars are going to maneuver through the track anyways, and the more we can put slipstreaming in, the better it is. Now, is slipstreaming going to make it a little bit overpowered if one person has it and nobody else does? Because you got to remember, if all you're doing is playing with the garage expansion, that's a big old honking thick of deck cards right now, and so one person may get an opportunity to get one, nobody else is going to get it. Well, how's it going to affect it? Okay, I seem to think it's going to be okay, but opinions are going to vary. I do like the live streaming. I think it's fun. This is one of those games I can keep playing it, and whether I win or whether I lose, I just have fun playing. I'm always going to try to win, okay, of course, but I just have fun playing this game. But that extra slipstream, so good. And then the last one would be the championship system. Just giving us another one of those. It's going to have some different icons. Okay, it's different tracks you're going to be racing down. It's going to play out a little bit differently. Just keep giving me those championship systems. Absolutely love it. The only thing I wish this that would do is, I think, what do we have now? 6, 7. I think we have 9 cards now, and I think there is a Legends expansion that is coming out. Okay, that I'm waiting for them to have even more Legends on the board. I want a full field of 12 cars, and I want the Legends to be part of that. Okay, and that's the one thing I'm waiting for in this as well. But there you go. Absolutely love Heat Rocky Roads. If you like Heat Pedal to the Metal, I mean, this is just another track with some good stuff. And these are some good tracks. I really enjoyed playing these tracks. I cannot recommend this game enough. Definitely seek this one out. I think it's going to be well worth it. Well, thank you once again for joining me today. As always, I please ask you to like this video on YouTube, Board Game Geek, Facebook, or even on X. Please leave a comment on any one of those platforms, and I'll get to those comments just as soon as I can. And also, folks, if you like the videos I do here, if you haven't done so already, I humbly ask you to click on that subscription button and even click on that bell and be notified when I drop new videos. And if you like the videos I do here, I also post videos over on the Discriminating Gamers channel. Over there, we'll do some unboxings, playthroughs, and reviews. I'll leave a link to Cody's channel down in the details below. If you think nobody cares if you're alive, try missing a couple payments.